this, we have discussed a lot about the famous hit popular songs of 50s, 60s, 70s and 80s, which were played in those times in discotheques, sung in live concerts, private parties and get-together. Marhaba, welcome everybody. This is Cynthia Samson from Mariner of News Magazine, and we are back again with a musical video in which we will be discussing today about a very famous hit song which was actually released in 1974 and was sung by Jamaican vocalist and produced by British Indian. So before revealing the name of that one hit song, first of all I would like to sing the small portion of that hit song, and then yes, we will be discussing about that song in details about its past history, its achievements, its development, establishment, everything. So let's start. Oh ho ho ho, oh ho ho ho. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Ha! Those kicks were fast as lightning. Ha! In fact, it was little bit frightening, but they fought expert timing. They were funky Chinamen from funky Chinatown. They were chopping them up, they were chopping them down. It's an ancient Chinese art. Everybody knew their part, from a feint into a slip and kicking from the hip. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Huh. Those kicks were fast as lightning. Yes, everybody, we are talking about a very famous hit popular song which was released in 1974 and was sung by a famous hit popular singer or a Jamaican vocalist, that is Carl Douglas, and produced by British Indian musician Biddu. So let's discuss about this song Kung Fu Fighting in details. Kung Fu Fighting is a disco song by Jamaican vocalist Carl Douglas, written by Douglas and produced by British Indian musician Biddu. It was released as a single in 1974 on the cusp of a chop-socky film craze and rose to the top of the British, Australian, Canadian and American charts in addition to reaching the top of the Soul Singles chart. It received a gold certification from the RIAA in 1974 and popularized disco music. It eventually went on to sell 11 million records worldwide, making it one of the best-selling singles of all time. The song uses the quintessential Oriental riff, a short musical phrase that is used to signify Chinese culture. Kung Fu Fighting was rated number 100 in VH1's 100 Greatest One Hit Wonders and number 1 in the UK Channel 4's Top 10 One Hit Wonders list in 2000, the same channel's 50 Greatest One Hit Wonders poll in 2006, and Bring Back the One Hit Wonders, for which Carl Douglas performed the song in a live concert. The song was covered by CeeLo Green with Jack Black and the Vamps for the Kung Fu Panda franchise. The song was originally meant to be a B-side to I Want to Give You My Everything, written by Brooklyn songwriter Larry Weiss and sung by Carl Douglas. The producer Biddu originally hired Douglas to sing I Want to Give You My Everything, but needed something to record for the B-side and asked Douglas if he had any lyrics they could use. Douglas showed several, out of which Biddu chose the one that would later be called Kung Fu Fighting, and worked out a melody for it without taking it too seriously. After having spent over 2 hours recording the A-side and then taking a break, Kung Fu Fighting was recorded quickly in the last 10 minutes of studio time in only 2 takes due to a 3-hour time constraint for the entire session. According to Biddu, Kung Fu Fighting was the B-side, so I went over the top on the horse and the chopping sounds. It was a B-side. Who was going to listen? After hearing both songs, Robin Blanchflower of Pi Records insisted that Kung Fu Fighting be the A-side instead. Following its release, the song did not receive any radio airplay for the first 5 weeks and sold poorly. But the song began gaining popularity in dance clubs, eventually entering the UK singles chart at number 42 on 17 August 1974 and reaching the top on 21st September, where it remained for 3 weeks. It was then released in the US, where it quickly topped the Billboard 100 chart. The single went on to sell 11 million records worldwide at the Amusement and Music Operators Association Jukebox Awards in 1975. The song was awarded Jukebox Soul Record of the Year for being the year's highest earning soul music song played on jukebox machines in the US. So that's all for the day. This was Cynthia Sampson from Manor of News Magazine. I hope everybody liked whatever I have told you or discussed about the famous hit popular song of 1974, that is Kung Fu Fighting by Carl Douglas and British Indian musician, that is Biddu. So next time we will be coming up definitely with something more interesting to entertain you all. So till then, before going, everybody was Kung Fu Fighting. Ha! Those kicks were fast as lightning. Ha! In fact, it was little bit frightening, but they got expert timing. They were funky Chinamen from funky Chinatown. They were chopping them up, they were chopping them down. It's an ancient Chinese art, everybody knew their part. From fainting to asleep and kicking from the hip. Thank you, shukran, and next time we will be coming up with something more interesting to entertain you all. Till then, thank you, shukran, khuda hafiz.